Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire while being a little bit under the weather. Don't be surprised if I have to mute a little bit on occasion here. Here's today's daily. I'll just be pushing the sputum through. I don't know if that's mucus, not semen, right? Anyway, sorry manual reviewer who has to now mark this as having mature language. Specialized, lethality, and hoarder. I should just start talking like this. Hoarder, I mean, all of these are good. Even lethality is good. The only thing lethality sucks at is enemies that attack multiple times. Like, for example, the birds, 5 times Phantasmal Killer. That strikes me as being kind of bad. Well, early, it strikes me as being bad, but I am going to start by hitting as many enemies as possible. And the reasoning for that is highly simple. We can add enough cards to our deck to dilute the Phantasmals. Dude, I have never been more upset than that turn right there. We had no choice but to take 8 damage. This is why 5 Phantasmal Killers is not a good thing. I'm just realizing it's not actually 5 Phantasmal Killers, is it? It's 15. Half of our deck is Phantasmal Killers. Let's throw some backflips in there. Yep. Wow. Okay. 15 Phantasmal Killers is so much worse than 5 Phantasmal Killers. But if we get a 300 card deck, it's not so bad, is it? I mean, that turned out pretty well right there, but we're going to be adding good cards as regularly as possible. Especially cards that have any variety of block associated with them. I like it. So we already do, like, bonus damage. Phantasmal Killer's not necessarily just a bad card. It's just bad for me right now. All we need is 1 attack next turn. I'll take anything. I will take anything. I will take that. Okay. Do I really want 3 terrors in this deck? It's a little much. I'm totally gonna do it. I would rather have a terror than a Phantasmal Killer, I think, in most situations. I do apologize for my voice, by the way. I know it's not my fault. No one would choose. Should I hit you with, I don't know, maybe I'd rather just go with this because we have you vulnerable anyway. No one would choose to be ill, given the choice, but I understand at the same time it is, like, simultaneously, you know, less pleasant to hear than my normal dulcet tones, so I do apologize. Maybe you'll like it anyway. We got a lot of expensive cards in this deck now, but we have diluted the Phantasmals to the point where we have a little bit more of a chance. You're doing this is a lot of damage. Tell you what. Try something like that. I actually think this deck has, like, every available chance. And truth be told, the Phantasmal Killers are not that bad. Why not? But that's so good too. And I'll tell you what, we'll probably just upgrade. So I don't know, what do you upgrade, like a Phantasmal to make it cheaper? It's much more playable at that point. And we're still drawing it, you know, just about every second turn. Okay, so obviously we hit you with that and then this. And next turn we go absolutely wild. With a strike and a dash. Could be worse. And that's like a lot of damage right out of the gate. Maybe this is actually not that bad. To be fair, starting with 15 of them, very bad. I got a level with you. I think we're going to do it like this. He's vulnerable for a long time. I know this is a little bit of a slower way of doing it, but if we can avoid taking damage for a little bit, hey, you don't need to play that. And in fact, I think you should actually Gambler's Brew these 3. You're so close to death. Well, we're going to take damage anyway. Let's hit him once. We could have saved 6 damage. It's not really that big of a deal, I think. Whetstone, 2 strikes, just what I would have wanted. And you know what? I'm happy with our deck where it sits right now. I'm only going to add good cards now. I have no... maybe we should... It's cheaper, too. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to heal. That way we can for sure upgrade another Phantasmal. Snecko's Skull. I actually think this relic is, like, very bad now. Because if you're not running poison, it's useless. Now, if you are running poison, it's very good. That's kind of the... That's the secret, isn't it? 18 damage? How about I just murder you and take 8 damage? That's not that good in hindsight. Vulnerability, though, plus double damage is a wonderful combination. Unfortunately, it's not as wonderful as being able to kill an enemy instant. Okay, well, you know what I mean. We need some cheaper cards, is kind of what I'm getting at. I actually think that, like, the Calculated Gambles is pretty strong for some kind of cycle, but I'm in no man's land. I'm in uncharted territory. You knew that already. You need this. Then, I think you might as well Phantasmal. And you're just hoping for incredible draw. Dashes are really strong, because you get blocked too. It had to be done. I'm not going to worry about taking 4 damage. We could... Nah, we don't have Phantasmal anymore. We're unlikely to kill you, but we'll hit you. You're doing 19. Do you ever chill out? You don't really chill out, do you? I'm still going to play. We take 6. What were we going to take before? We were going to take 9, so we blocked for 3. I think it was worth it because we drew Predator. Dude, so nice. Paper Crane means we should take some sucker punches. Bouncing Flask is actually... It comes pre-upgraded because of Snecko's Skull. But I don't think... I think it's just too expensive for our current archetype. But I actually feel like we got a real thing going here. I think we have an actual workable thing. Dashes, please. Thank you so much. I'll give you a dash. And I'll give you a backflip. And I will lose my voice like I'm going through puberty again. How about something like that? Right now, Dash is the most valuable card in this deck. Were it not for Dash, we would be taking so much more damage. I will take the Glass Knives. They're cheap, which is important for us. Plus, we have extra strength, which is really nice. Like, right off the bat, a Dash for 13... plus a backflip means we are only taking 2 damage. I was very excited to say 0. Unfortunately, I cannot back that up. I wish that I could. Well, we're going to take a little bit more. That's okay. I think this run could work, but it is not necessarily in an amazing spot for the first floor. I would like it if it were a little bit stronger. But it's still early enough that I'm not too worried. We'll rest before our boss fight. Everything's coming up roses. Dude, you gotta take Noxious, I think, just because that seems to work amazingly with Snecko's Skull, right? This is a weird daily. This is not your granddad's daily right now. Terror? Absolutely. We could split you turn 1. I think I would rather do that. Then Phantasmal's gonna lead to us attacking into block a lot. Are you guys like, he's doing it? Maybe, maybe not. We're definitely going to take damage. Don't make me... Okay, fine. I have to try to perfect. But that's upsetting. We're definitely going to take damage. So, you know, if we're going to take damage, hit him with the Noxious. Give him a little juice. That's too much damage. I just want you to know that that is more damage than I would think is respectable. You're very lucky. And I do mean you, not me. You're very lucky I was able to split you before you made a mistake. Maybe we should double up on the Phantasmals. You know what we need is like a bullet time. That would work so well with this deck right now. I think he's probably dead in 2 turns. We took way more damage than I'd like to admit. In fact, we could die this turn, except we have Piercing Wail, so we definitely will not. I think you calculated, just to try to get, like, a block, and that'll totally work. Okay, so I think he's probably done this turn. We just need to actually hit him. He's dead. We need more block or more healing, some kind of sustain to keep this going. After Image is pretty good, I think. So is Tactician, though. The 3 of them's a little much. Let's try After Image. It works okay, I think. You can no longer Smith. Yeah, let's go for that. We have too many cards anyway. It's unlikely for us to make something happen there. I do want to go to a shop, so let's start this way. You know what I want to add? Mind Blast. On any run. It's become a meme, and it's become a meme for good reason. I cannot get to 26 block. I still can't get to 26 block. I'm gonna do that. I don't love it. It would not be John Lovitz if it was on Saturday Night Live. It would be Adam Sandler, because I don't like it. Oh, real punching up an Adam Sandler joke. Oh, I'm sorry. If you ever get offended at one of my jokes, I just want to remind you, I'm under the weather. So if you don't like it, you're a real jerk. These guys are going to get away, by the way. One of them won't. One of them will. Unless we get insane draw. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh my god, we did it. I'm an accidental genius. I was just spinning my wheels. 3 backstabs? Don't mind if I do. I'll read. But I should have healed, probably. Because I'm going to add 3 more backstabs to my deck, and oh my god, we start by drawing 6 backstabs now? That's really great. Sure. But also sure? I mean, but sure, right? That gives us so much decks for free. You gotta. I wish we could do both, but you gotta. Let's get the heck out of here. So I think we accidentally just won the run by being a genius and an extremely great player. All of a sudden, I was kind of afraid of where this run was going. Now I look at it and I realize there's nothing to be afraid of. We have unlimited damage, and nothing could ever stop us. So what was I afraid of? You're gonna live. I'm here to tell you, that's unlikely to be the norm. Now, we do have one major problem. We have no blocks, like ever. And that's pretty bad. I don't want to take 6 damage, so I'm gonna hit you with this explosive potion. That was an elite, so let's not freak out. Start each combat with 10 block is pretty good. I'll take 3 malaises that come upgraded. That's fine by me. Don't really want to remove a card from my deck for 75 gold. I'm pretty happy with the way things look right now. So we'll rest up. Ninja Scroll. This is now too much. Our hand is too full. And it happened too fast. Could you, by the way, just not do 30 damage on turn 1? That seemed kind of bad. Blur it up. Okay. This looks like my ideal scenario. Shivs are 7 damage. Backstabs are 14. So 3 backstabs is a kill on you. That's 42, not 52 damage. So we'll finish it off with a Shiv. 3 backstabs and a Shiv. Then a dash and a Shiv. This is very good, but simultaneously extraordinarily scary. Alright, well, if you want to do things like that, I guess we'll do them like that. At the same time, I kind of feel like I'm in unexpectedly awesome territory. Like, I feel like only people that did what I did could be where I am right now. Point-wise, or at least potential-wise. So I do really feel like the world's our oyster right now. Hold up, hold up. Yes? Obviously. Now, I kind of hate this, but we'll do it anyway. This will be a good exercise to see, do I get more backstabs? I do not. Okay, so we'll probably strike. I mean, Predator's really good. Let's do that. Should have just used the other strike. He's gonna die anyway. We need 2 attacks, I think. And we got 0, so that's a good start. It worked out. What can I say? Yes, end turn. Okay, Lantern is also great, except we never use any energy on turn 1. I think I can deal with 3 concentrates. I think we've accidentally made this run, like, almost unlosable. I don't even want Jax. It's, like, it's not a dead card, but I just don't think we need it. We got through this floor in, like, I don't know, 13 minutes? Less than 13 minutes, absolutely. Here, pull this out. What do you get? Corpse Explosion. Man, that's horrendous. Guess what I'm gonna do? Use Gambler's Brew to get rid of Corpse Explosion. We got something equally worthless. Okay, well, you know what? Serves me right for what I would describe as an insane degree of greed. One thing I will say for certain. If we ever... we're gonna take damage. I can live with it, but I'm sad. If we ever get Bottled Lightning, or Bottled... which one gives us the skill? Yeah, Bottled Lightning. We want something to do with maybe block, I think. Or, no, actually a terror would be even better. We could do like 400 damage with terror. So that's probably the go-to. Alright, let's think about this for a second. This kills you easily. Lots of damage still out there. What would you do? I mean, I would like to malaise for a huge degree, but let's start here. And then I like this already, so you're only dealing 12. I think we'll concentrate, dump this, this, and this. Now, do we want a Phantasmal and then drop the malaise? I think the answer is yes. And we weaken the other enemy, because I'm not worried about strength loss. This is fine. He might be dead this turn if we get the right draw. We didn't, but he could have been. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'll still hit you with this, honestly. Take a strength away. I'm unaffected. Sort of. Okay, here we go. An actual attack. I don't really mind you doing 7 damage. You know, do your worst. That's how I feel about it. We'll continue to weaken you. I would like to not be so weak myself, but that's true in real life, so I'm not going to worry about it in a digital context all that much. I would like it if you can actually do your part and die. Because we're taking 18 damage for what I would describe as a bad reason. Things do get a little tougher for us. As soon as we get away from that first turn, things get bad. This is great, though. It's tough. I think I would rather roll the dice on this turn. I was really hoping for a good Phantasmal. That's enough to kill me. Is this enough to kill you? Not even close. Okay. Piercing Wail. Are we still dead? No. I have to try to kill you. Just give me like 2 attacks, please. No attacks, huh? Well, that's like another option. I'm not gonna say it's not another option. Why do it this way? Well, it plays a card, it gives us some energy, and then I realize now I am a fool, but I'm a fool who will live to fight for one more day. That was a horrible play, because I didn't think in my head, like when I discard, I'm not gonna have cards with which to do attacks with next turn. I still got the kill, and I'm still the coolest guy on planet Earth, but that was very dumb. Give me Adrenalines. Well, this is very dangerous, isn't it? No longer being able to rest. Let's do it. I always think, what would Northernlion's misplays do? And the number 1 answer is defeat me. The number 2 answer is exactly that play right there. Whatever the most high testosterone move is. High testosterone. Yeah, I'm making fun of myself. Alright, 1 down. That's 2 down. I'm just trying to figure out, do I even play anything else? I don't think I do. I think I wait for next turn. Next turn. Hope I get something better. Yeah, like a little leg sweep. That's the good stuff right there. Actually, blur is a huge help as well. Dang old phantasmal killer, y'all. I gotcha. It's so stupid. If I didn't do it, I would be stupid. That's how stupid it is. And sometimes if you don't do the stupid thing, you're an idiot. That's my perspective on the issue. You're so lucky that I'm an idiot, as mentioned many times. I don't know if this will quite kill you, but it'll get you close. And if it gets you close, it gets the audience close. That's the #1 rule of show business. You gotta know, if you're in the know, there's things you don't know, and there's things you think you don't know. Until you know them. Blocks? It's an actual block. You're both coming back, huh? This would be a good time to have a dagger spray. It's a good time to have a lot of things. 22 damage twice. Get iced. I don't think we need to do that, so we'll just do this instead. It's like pretty early in this daily's lifespan, but I do think we'll rank relatively well. Well, I hate everything about this. I just can't draw enough attacks to actually kill them. We need to, like, play Noxious Fumes. This has to go out for sure. Don't even play Terror. Nobody's gonna die, so... We play Noxious Fumes, and as sad as it is, we just whittle them. This does give us more block. Don't think that that's just foolish. Alright, so we gotta kill them all at once. This is like the first time ever this is actually gonna require a little bit more strategy, mostly because of my own idiocy. So we can kill 2 of you easily. And then you'll die to poison next turn. But let's just... I think you just keep whittling if possible. Yeah, that's the secret. You whittle. And then these guys next turn. One of them's already dead. The other one needs, like, just a little bit of helping. So we don't need to do this, but we're gonna do it because it's funny. And we're done. We're adding Blade Dance just because it's, again, at this point I fully embrace the stupidity. You know what would be a 10 out of 10 for us? Bag of Marbles. If we could get Bag of Marbles, we could, well, I mean, we could do 119 times 1.75, which is, it seems to me like it's a pretty good start. Our dex is also getting insane, which in Dark Souls would mean we're a baby. But because it's Slay the Spire, it means we're a genius. You're gonna live. That's incredible. I like this deck. I'm in like with this deck right now. It's not lights out goodness, which I think is what I like the most about it. It's got a little weirdness, kind of like me. It also is basically like our hand is replaced with like 15 Mind Blasts to start every game with. Well, you know, I wish you hadn't done that. It's a waste of a potion, but it had to be done. Dagger Spray useful, but not as useful as a card that costs 0 and could be anything. It could even be Dagger Spray. You know the rules. And so do I. I resent that, but it's a law of the internet. If you accidentally reference Never Gonna Give You Up, and you don't sing it, I'm sorry, you're a cop. I don't make the rules. Come on. I need a strike. I needed a single strike. On the day of my daughter's wedding. And you couldn't let that happen. Okay, that'll work. No, it won't. I'm sorry. How much damage are we taking? 9? It's not that bad, but it is pretty sad that we took it in the first place. I didn't even run the numbers because I thought we were so set. More adrenalines. Okay, here's the moneymaker. Mind Blast does not exist. Bottled Tornado. We could start with a Mind Blast in hand, but would it even work? I have no idea. Let's try. Oh, we start with After Image in hand. Even better. Then we make another one innate if possible. Give me Apotheosis as well. Makes all the Phantasmals cheaper. It'll probably pay for itself. Where's my After Image? I can't help but feel like I've been mildly ripped off. I have too many innate cards. I'm not even impressed with the fact that we did so much damage anymore. Terror, please. That's what I'm looking for. Still good damage. So we're never going to get an innate terror. We need to draw like 11 cards per turn. This is not so bad. 52 damage out of 1 card is okay. Kind of not the best use of Phantasmal, but what are you going to do? Okay. Blade Dance. This is the good stuff. It's not a terrible turn for a blur, but it is an unnecessary turn until that exact moment when I realized we didn't have anything better to do. It doesn't really matter what we play here. He's going to start to get real uppity soon, though. He's going to be like, why aren't you dead? You know, it happens. At least we have a good malaise as a way out here. Why not? Okay. So we are going to have enough block. I think we strike, Predator, he's dead. I'll take a Sucker Punch. I'll take Blue Candle for no reason. I think we're base... Oh, give me Madness, dude. I don't need those curses. We'll rest. We got our After Image this time. I'm a little cheesed, because I'm realizing now our final boss is the Timekeeper. So our first turn is actually going to be horrible. You are going to die, thank God. Every turn after that will hopefully be a little bit better. I can't, but also simultaneously watch me do it. In my defense, some of those backstabs were upgraded. So if I didn't take them, what kind of person would I be? Okay, now I've realized we've created a nightmare. Because our second turn is always going to be 5 backstabs. And even our turn after that is not necessarily very good. Right, that was not a great play. I think that's a precautionary measure. I would support that. He's doing 6 damage. That's not bad. Now, he's not going to do enough damage to hurt you. I think Phantasmal's a good choice. Alright, next turn we're going to do some real work. I would have, you know, not mind getting a Terror out there, but I'd rather just kill him, if possible. Seems unlikely that that is going to happen. Why not? Roll over some more block. I just want some attacks. If you could perhaps see fit to outfit me with some attacks, good sir. I have 116 block. Temporarily. There we go. Sure. Not great for the boss fight, but I guess I'll just assume that we're good. I mean, I think fighting a boss from Act 1 is probably the most sensible. Does it scare me? Yeah, it scares me like a great deal. But also, it should be kind of hilarious. Alright, so we did 200 damage to him on turn 1. That didn't hurt as bad as it could have. What do we get? Unceasing Top. Strikes me as being pretty good. I refuse. Infinite Blades is way too dangerous here. We may die just getting to this point. So, like, we should not consider ourselves too proud right now. I used the wrong card there. That's on me. With Unceasing Top, our first turn is going to be hilarious. Because we're just going to keep drawing. Backstabs. That's awesome. And actually, intangibility might save us. Alright, so rest. Oh, we can no longer rest? Because of the coffee dripper. Ooh, and you're not the Time Lord. What am I talking about? I am a fool. Anyway, we gotta be delicate. But I think we're gonna be fine. Alright, don't end turn. Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up. Get all that trash out of there. Work it through. Now we can start our real turn. That's a waste of energy. I don't mind that he gets a little bit stronger. Look at our decks. It's disgusting. Sure. So we're going to roll over enough block to take, well, a lot of damage on turn 2, unfortunately. Leg sweep will save us a lot of problems here. I think you do it like that. I think you do it like that. Okay. Phantasmal is pretty tempting. I'm going to do that instead of calculated gamble. Let's throw a distraction. Outmaneuver's fine. Probably a leg sweep, but we definitely... Let's start with the weaken. Okay. Glass knife. That's insane. Leg sweep. Might as well apotheosis. Unceasing Top, you idiot, but also, how did you make this amazing deck? You're a god. So much energy. That's what we're looking for. We got many more where that came from. You're not dead. How? Alright, this is a setup turn. What do you do on a setup turn? I mean, you want to hit him with, like, a pretty weak attack. Noxious, why not? Get it out there. Okay, that's what you do on a setup turn. He's not dead! How on earth did you live? You must have had block up, and I'm an idiot. Hear me out here. Terror is not relevant. You'll just discard it. I want to discard Madness as well, because I don't want to play it. Noxious is a great setup. I don't really want to keep going, but I will because I know we could get a blur. And if we get a blur... Nah, we're done. I was going to say if we get a blur, we're going to be very happy. Hey. Remember, you have Phantasmal Killer. So what would I do? Play something like this. Something like this. Dump that trash. We don't need melees. It's unnecessary here. Just believe. As long as you believe, we can get there. We got there. 18 damage. Still gonna die. This is the hand you give me, by the way. Anyway, you know, it's not like I'm bitter or anything. We have 5 turns of double damage. Never mind, we have 6 turns of double damage. I wish that it made us do, like, 2 to the 6. Like, 64 times more damage. That would be my true dream. But, sadly, doesn't work like that, I guess. How many Phantasmal Killers are in this deck? I'm losing my mind. I do appreciate the blur, though. I forgot Survivor was in the deck. When was the last time we lived long enough to, or an enemy lived long enough for us to see Survivor? Why is our whole deck Phantasmals? I feel like I'm losing my mind. The only thing left in the deck are Phantasmal Killers. We need to find a way to get rid of Void. We're not going to find a way. But we're also not going to take damage ever again. So this is extremely reassuring. You are dead. Fun daily, a short daily, which is very merciful for me right now. We got third. That's like the best score we've had in forever. Let me see where we stand. We gotta be page 2. Or let's say page 3, okay? Dude, that's pretty good. I mean, it's only been rolling for 3 hours, but still. I can live with that. Hey, thanks for watching. We're up here with Brotagonist. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. That was a fun one.